This like people really misunderstand this when I say this in the courses and stuff. When I say, yeah, like obviously money's money, right? But what I mean by this is like the time. So your time is cheapest when you're younger, right? You're super abundant. You're really strong and stuff. That you could like as an example, you could fuck around till 25. You shouldn't, but you could fuck around till 25 and get your life together afterwards. I've seen so many people do that and
Yeah,
stuff.
you got a lot more time on, you got time on your side, right?
Yeah, you have all this time on your side and stuff. You could fuck around and do all. You shouldn't fuck around. Like try to like if you can find your passion, work towards it because then you'll be so much happier because you'll be younger when you finally hit the nut, right? But like. Or you'd be like me and stuff where like I find something that I like and I'm just grinding making no money for like ever for like it's kind of like how you said it was like 7 or 8 years of just nothing and then I started making money and then I'm like, oh my god, fucking finally I'm making money now and stuff like that. And then I find my real true passion, which is investment and like it was like teaching and stuff. But it was like that was a really difficult sort of thing because it's sort of the thing as a man you kind of whatever you're good at or whatever you like it's whatever you're good at you'll make it sort of like a semi passion. It's kind of a weird thing. So even if you didn't like as an example like even if you didn't, let's just say you were like a master like you could make custom microphones, but you didn't like you just did it because you learned how to fix your own microphone one day, and then you start making custom microphones. You don't really like microphones, but then you're like everyone's like you're that motherfucker when it comes to microphones. You're like, I really do like microphones. I really do like the quality sound of mics and shit. And then, but later on, you actually like you've always been like a super interested guy in skiing or something. And then you get into skiing, you're like, oh, this is what I really love. But like you learn to love things as a man, like you hoes. But like, yeah, Doyle rules, right? But it is kind of a kind of crazy thing where like you could waste a good portion of your beginning of life, but like. This is why I equate it to money is like get those learning steps and stuff because what's really hurting now kids and stuff I mean obviously you're about to say you're same age as me, man, and we grew up in an era where like I would say even up to our middle school years we weren't really even on the internet really on the internet much or phones at all really. Like I didn't really have I wouldn't even call it a smartphone. I just kind of had a phone in high school.
I think I was the first kid at my school with a phone and
really?
It was like 6th or 7th grade.
Damn, son. What did you have, the brick?
No, like so this kind of goes back to my dad. He was always like kind of forward thinking and ahead of the curve. So like he found Bitcoin before me.
Yeah.
Like and then cell phones are kind of getting popular and he's like
Charlie's father.
Here's a phone for you. And then he my dad, he ran businesses, he's an entrepreneur and stuff like that, even before I was born.
Yeah.
And so he was doing he was always ahead of the curve when it came to technology stuff.
So, and that's also the beautiful thing of why, like, it's so important you guys educate yourselves today and you learn about this stuff because you'll take this and you'll advance the next generation. Like, Kyle could have been a slave, but I didn't let it happen. He could have been on the dirt right now. He could be in Commie, California, but here he is right now in Las Vegas living it up and stuff.
Yeah.
He's just scooting around, hanging out with Rolo every day, doing all kinds of crazy shit. Like, yeah. As a matter of fact, yo, Rolo, fuck you. No, but these are the sort of things that, like, obviously that's random. Like you don't choose who you're born to, right? You just are born, right? But that is kind of a really powerful lesson to know that, like, hey, if you do end up having kids, that you're like, it doesn't matter what field you are, you should always be sort of attached to somewhat of technology a little bit because you could put your whole kid on. Like if I can imagine this how much I'm into YouTube. Imagine if, like, let's just say my father as an example was like. He was on YouTube super early, and he was like, dude, check this out. You guys should do some videos. Who knows? I could have been YouTubing since 2008, 2006.
Yeah, like, I remember when YouTube came out. I put a video up there. Me and my friend made, like, a stupid little video, got, like, 70,000 views, but, like,
whoa,
in the early days.
Yeah.
And, like...
TikTok or, like, YouTube?
No, it was on YouTube.
Nice.
But I didn't see it like it is today. I just thought it was just, like, a stupid place, just people just post dumb videos. And
right. Chicklet views and
I didn't see where it was going to go.
I mean, most of us didn't really like it didn't dawn, like, even for me, like, it didn't dawn on me how crazy YouTube was until 2012, because I started seeing the birth of, like, the vlogging YouTube, the vlogging bodybuilder guys. Cause like I was super into bodybuilding and I was trying to learn, and like Like everyone was just basically a pussy or some fucking drug out dude who didn't even know how to lift. Like it was pretty crazy. Like Kyle remembers this. Like he saw some guys when we were lifting in the gym that were like doing the stupidest things, and then they were just geeked out on drugs, and that's the reason that meth probably. Yeah, these dudes. I mean, like the secrets of weight loss. Let me do the secret of weight loss. Miguel, let me tell you the truth. Adderall. He'll just tell you because it just kills your appetite, and that's really what it is because it's just appetite suppressant, really. Mm-hmm. But shout out to John Zerka. I think we're trying to get him out here at the end of this month, which is pretty soon and stuff like that. We'll see if we can make it happen. Maybe the beginning of next month. But yeah, it's kind of a crazy thing. Like you can this is why I push if you can be 18 years old, 19 years old, and just get into crypto, learn. You're gonna lose money. Who cares? Mm-hmm. Just get into the space. Yeah. And this is a beautiful. It's just because there's community.
I lost a lot of money to get to where I'm at. I can tell you that. A lot. I mean, especially back when I didn't have a lot of money, and the amount of money I lost, it was not fun. But I got to learn, and actually, it's funny because a lot of the lessons I learned in my early days of crypto is reason why I liked Hex. Crazy as it sounds, is it kind of fixed all the problems that I ran into, where people running off with my money, or just that was the big one. I didn't like not your keys, not your coins. And I had money in wallets that were mine, but not really mine. And then
what are you talking about?
No. For example, Big Club Network.
Yeah.
Boom, shut down.
Yeah.
Can't access your funds, Don.
Right.
So you had to request a withdrawal. Somebody in the back end had to actually send the coins.
Move it.
Yeah.
Right.
And there's some other. Just about every cloud mining was just like that. You know.
I never understood cloud mining. I thought I knew from the jump that was stupid.
Yeah, it was. Big Club Network. If you got in 2014, 2015, you define.
Yeah.
After that, it really slowed down, and then until it basically scammed out. So, it's Hex was your whole. That's my biggest thing.
Yeah.
Was you hold your own coins. I saw so many people get jacked, including myself. So that was the biggest thing. The fact that you could earn. Because that's another thing I was attracted to Bitcoin mining is it's kind of like an income. You're earning a little bit over time. Yeah. And I was like, Hex is kind of like earning the income, but it's not going to this account that somebody else has got the keys to. Yeah. So I'm in control the whole time.
Yeah, it's going to its own kind of contract or a little account, and then when time is ready, you can claim it basically.
Right.